You can diffuse situations that you think are happening, but if they're not, then I'm on some therapy. All right, let's get this started. I'm probably gonna get angry at the game again, but I don't think so. I'm gonna try to find the rest of the monuments and the different things that are next to stuff and good. We're resume because you exited a block scene. Continue. So I have to go back to some place to go to the war room, but first I had to get rid of those drifts, and I had to probably level up enough to go to those rifts and yeah. So I'm gonna see if I can go to a place that I haven't seen before, a place that I haven't actually like. Okay, so we're in the woods, and that's the rift. So let's see if I can find a place in the woods that I haven't found yet. So I think this is that's so that's like there's a waterfall that comes out of that place, I think, and try to find different places that are in the area, but not the things that I'm trying to go to right now, or the rifts at all. I'm just gonna see if I can find out if there's any monuments or anything like that, so I can get PowerPoints to put in my race. I didn't know if that was a monument first. We're gonna go away from there. See if we can find a place that's a monument that I haven't found yet. So I'm gonna go to the quest map, and I'm gonna go to a random location in this area. I found the behind the forest villa. There's a summoning station, and I think that there's other things in this area that I need to go find before I leave it. So, hey Leslie. Huh? Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna see somewhere that I haven't gone to before, and it's somewhere that's kind of like remote. So I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna go to this camp. What's up, viewer? If you would like to message me, you can. If you're not 18, though, you probably wouldn't want to, because I talk about adult things on here. So, or if you don't feel like messaging me, that's fine. Alright, so where's my thing? So What I'm going to talk about today is a topic that I get emotional about stuff. Really stupid stuff, really trivial things, and when I get too emotional, I start to blame people because it's not my fault that I got hurt. That's one of my go-tos. But the two-way street, love in any of its forms, and it's a two-way street. I realized that a long time ago, and I find it really easy to blame people sometimes. And I'm not saying I take anything back, because I mean, if they would hear it, then I'd be like, yeah, that was kind of off, I guess, as far as a thing to do to somebody. But what I'm trying to get at is I'm weak too. I'm not a strong person sometimes. I go with my emotions sometimes, so I attach myself to people sometimes, and it's stupid. It's dumb. I shouldn't attach myself to people, because I mean, especially people I just met. So like in reality, it's like I'm not doing the right thing sometimes when it comes to relationships, and I'm forming a bond too early. So, and because of me forming a bond too early, realizing that I formed a bond too early, I need to find someone that's not as active out there in the scene sometimes, and that has more of a mental awareness of their actions, and really like takes those slowly. So I realized that, and there's always some dude down here. Which means I haven't done something. I don't think I've done something. Alright, there's a flame right here. I've realized that I hold emotional connections too much sometimes, and I don't give a person a chance to breathe. I know I'm needy, and it sucks, and I don't want to be needy, and I'm gonna try to make but also I don't respect women that make an emotional connection, and then after they make that emotional connection, they're more susceptible to like dudes fucking them randomly, and they fuck a random dude. It's just like this is really stupid, and it makes me angry. You know, it makes me angry that women go out of their way to, like, when they make an emotional connection, to go fuck somebody because they just can't hold themselves or their emotions, and that's like, more often than not, I think that I'm gonna go to my inventory and put on that shadow armor. I'm gonna go to accessories, and shadow strikling increases ability damage by 30%. I'm gonna go to Solace. So Varric can actually use it. So gonna take the explosive shot ring out, and I'm gonna do the shadow strike ring. Put that right there, yeah. So I realized that I form emotional bonds, and I don't want to break those bonds all the time. I realize that I have a weakness sometimes when it comes to dating and the dating scene and stuff like that. And at the same time, I realize that like I've done the same thing with my job. Like if I find a job that's gonna pay me, I'd much rather go to the job that's gonna pay me rather than the job I haven't found yet. And maybe it's just a form of like what's the word, maybe it's a form of like loyalty, or what I think is loyalty, or maybe I should go to the first person that I see rather than the person that's
Where are we gonna go? We'll find after.
I realize that though I realize in the dating scene that there are not a lot of people that go for loyalty. They just go out and they have fun, and they're trying not to be judged. I, on the other hand, am very judgy. Like, I'm very judgy. Judge people based on who they find and who they find to be loyal to. And I think that when women go out and find a dude that they think is worthy of their time, basically, I think they try to find and they try to know that there's more than one dude, I guess, out there for them. And I don't really think that that's the case for me. Like, I don't want to date more than one person at a time, you know. And if I want to find that person, I want to know that person, you know. Like, when I find that person emotionally, when I find that person attractive or emotionally attractive at all, I try to make it a point to just go with that person. Like, even when I didn't have friends outside of people in Mississippi, and I had friends outside of her friend group, I didn't go outside. Like, I didn't really go outside without her, you know. And I think that instead she found that as like an insult, and I hate it sometimes, because she's probably like like, what is it, going with other dudes before that. And I think that's really dumb. Like I don't get why there's this certain kind of, what is it, this certain kind of distancing, I guess, in a certain person's wants to do. Like, they want to distance themselves from that person so they can have their space. And I don't want to do that with people. You know, I don't want to emotionally distance myself from one person and then lose that person forever, whether they be a friend or a lover. You know, I don't do that to people. You know, I don't try to do that to people, and it usually shows. Like it. Maybe that's just me, though. Maybe that's just what I do. You know, I just. I think that's what younger girls do, though, and I see that a lot of times in younger women. And maybe that's just the kind of woman that I thought I liked, and maybe I need to do some really painstaking reality checking and realize that no, that's not the woman that I really want to get with. You know, it's not the woman that I really find myself being attracted to, and. I don't know, maybe it's just the it's just the personality that I find attractive in. Maybe it's just the personality that I find attractive, and maybe it's like it just gets me out of my funk, I guess, or something like that. The kind of woman that I've looked for, basically, or even thought of as a significant other, or even thought I wanted to be around because of them, their personality. Maybe it just got me out of my funk to kind of just let go a little bit of my emotions and sort of, you know. But as soon as I come back to that, I want to be loyal to that person, and when that person doesn't want to be loyal to me, it makes me fade on them. Like it slowly makes me want them not to be around me. And maybe I should learn that lesson faster. You know, maybe I should learn that lesson faster and not go out with women that are constantly dating other dudes. You know, women that are constantly putting their, you know, it just gets to me sometimes that there are women out there that constantly date other dudes, no matter how many. They don't even know how to feel emotionally sometimes, or I don't think they know how to feel emotionally. I mean, I don't think they know how to feel emotionally. It just gets to me that I don't see that. It's dead now. Spider fangs, nice. But that's the way that I feel. The way that I feel most of the time when it comes to that stuff. When it comes to certain things that I can't explain, I feel emotionally drawn to women who are not like loose by definition, but they're bigger, I guess. I mean, it's because I'm bigger, so I'm not small as far as my size goes, and I guess that's basically proven to my understanding has been has been the reason why I go after this sort of woman, because I don't want to hurt a woman. I don't want to hurt anybody, and I go after women that are a little bit more keen on their liking of dudes, and they go out with more men because I guess I don't want to hurt. I don't want to hurt them. Like I realize, like I want to turn them on, like everyone on. I'm gonna be like, yeah, awesome, but I don't want to have sex with a woman who's smaller than me, as far as like size goes. And I think that's the reason why I chose women that have had multiple partners and have multiple partners at the same time sometimes. And I don't want to do that. I know that I'm bigger. I know that I'm not the small guy. And then I don't try to make fun of dudes anymore when I'm older about their size, because I know it's not really the size that actually even pleases a woman. Really, it's just, and women who are lazier actually choose the bigger guys, who are really not that good in bed and don't really do that much. Like, I realize that a lot. So. And I also want to find a woman that I got to see red flags. I got to start seeing red flags. You know, like those red flags they're like, oh, she's just all willy nilly and she doesn't do anything. She's spontaneous, and that's what I like about her. She's like, no, she's not emotional. She's not getting into your emotions. She's not doing anything emotionally with you. You know, like she's not doing anything emotionally with you, and you're coming in with excuses for her absence of emotion. And that's what I do sometimes, because I choose women that are bigger, I guess, and their vagina bigger, and I don't want to choose. I don't want to know. I know that women can be bigger, and I know that I can. I mean, I know that women can be like small and still satisfy me, or I can still satisfy them. But it's just I felt this kind of like, I don't know what is, guilt, I guess, because of me watching porn and like chicks like they're like like, and like, or not even chicks, but like hentai or anything like that. And I feel bad that the girl is going through some sort of emotional thing, and then the dude is just like, give me it. and then I'm just like, no, I'm not gonna go with some small chick that's gonna feel really bad after we have sex and not walk right, and then yeah, that's like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to make a girl feel hurt after she had sex, like, or feel any like pain after I try to like do things with her, you know. I want it to all feel good, so that's the reason why I choose women that have had more partners. So it's like, it's not something about more partners. It's just the overlapping partners I have a problem with. You know, like but also I know that women, and I gotta find a woman that has had maybe I don't know, a kid or something. I don't know, or maybe that's not what I have to find. I have to find a woman that's emotionally set in her views, but is maybe on the bigger side because she has sex with bigger dudes, I guess, or maybe I just have to find a girl that's emotionally stable, and maybe I'm not looking for that. You know,
the village is off limits. There's been too much fighting between Templars and mages. Take it elsewhere.
Very well, we'll leave.
Andras will protect you, traveler.
wow, I'm not even a different character. My voice isn't a different character. It's really dumb. but I really think that most of the time, what I'm looking for in real life, what I'm looking for in the today, is someone who picks her partners wisely, and that's anyone really, if you think about it. But when I'm thinking about a bigger woman, I'm talking about my own emotional and physical evaluations of women, and how complicated they are, and how much of a window of attraction there usually is when it comes to things. If you like to message me, you can. But I think that when it comes to women, I'm not satisfied if they feel pain when I come. You know, I don't feel attracted to that part of the whole process, and I don't really feel good about hurting my girlfriend or anything like that. I mean, if she's okay with it, and we have a safe word, then that's fine. But like, I don't want to emotionally scar my girlfriend, you know. And I had sex with women that liked it when they were sleeping, or liked it when they weren't sleeping, or liked it when they would like to wake up to it. That was my ex, basically. She wanted to wake up to it sometimes. She was always in the mood, basically, and that's the reason why she was on the bigger side. She had 2 kids, and I wasn't like worried about hurting her, you know. I mean, not to say that I wasn't worried about hurting her. I was always careful with my hands, but I wasn't worried about making any scars or lacerations inside of her vagina. So yeah, and also she was kind of loose, on the looser side, and it wasn't as big of a deal for me. I knew that I was pleasing her, even though I wasn't always her biggest guy. So, and that's kind of what I choose sometimes. I choose women that have had bigger guys, and I realize that, like, there's some women that have shallow vaginas, and there's women that have bigger vaginas, and
Well met, Sarah.
there's always this like differentiation between women that have that. They find those women to be like, ew, that's gross. That's so gross that those women have those big dudes, and it's like don't find it gross. Just find it different. You know, it's like, it's just different. That's all it is. But I just try not to judge women. I try not to judge too many women, but I judge my partner though sometimes, and I do judge them based on their reaction sometimes to me, to different dudes and stuff like that, and that's what makes me, I think different as far as dudes go. I don't judge a partner whether she's had sex with a dude that I know, you know. Belt of electric resistance, Canary buckler. All right, okay. But I think that the more I look into it, the more I realize that like that I want someone with emotional stability. I want someone that's mature, and I want someone that knows what they want, and not a situational grievance that we like yeah, like I have to find a woman that's okay with herself. That's okay with herself. So it's something that needs to happen. And I don't want to judge my exes. I really don't like my exes sometimes because they do really dumb things like hang out with all their other friends and not me. And then I really realized that they were just using me for sex most of the time. And it was because I was bigger. So that's the reason why. And I have to let them know that no, I don't want them because they're big. I want them because they're mature and they're okay. It's just one of the requirements basically for my actual attraction when it comes to that stuff. So I don't so not actually hurt the woman. She feels comfortable in my arms. You know, she doesn't like feel like I'm towering over her or something like that. Or maybe if she's into that, then that's cool. But we have to come up with like safety provisions to not hurt each other and stuff like that. And maybe if like I don't know, like she feels as though I'm doing something wrong, then she can tell me, because I don't want to go in blind and think that I don't know her G spots or something like that. You know, it's just there's women out there that are more emotionally secure, and those are the women that I really want to find. And that's the reason why I got attracted to certain women that were my friends, and also attracted to women that were like well together and stuff like that. I love women in business suits. It really turns me on. It really does. It makes me like that. It's like one of my actual wants is like sometimes a woman to like be dressed in a business suit and I like slowly like rip it off of her or something like that. It's one of my fantasies. But besides that, all that stuff, I'm trying really hard to include myself in the situation about. I gotta find a way up here. I gotta find a way to include myself in the situation whenever I'm emotionally picking a woman, or not just pick the one that I'm going with first, you know, like, cause that's what I did. I picked the one last time with my ex-wife. There was another chick, and I was dating her, and me and her weren't dating, but I still had feelings for her and stuff like that, and she kept on wanting to be around me, and I fell right into that trap of wanting to be around her and still wanting to be friends with her. It felt like I was just my feelings were going everywhere, and I felt like there was no
I find the fall of the global landscape confusing. What's not good to think about it last hour? Great deal. Although that's the difference. Dwarves control oblivion. They couldn't grip on it. It's hard to get the attention of the humans on the dark spawn or WSS with their stuff. You're acting like Carter. You know you pick up the turf first thing. You could claim sovereign land on the surface. Put him on how to fall in the door. What you do? You're not saying anything I haven't said myself. As far as you insist.
But that's the reason why I think that when it comes to women and when it comes to actually picking the woman that I want, I need to be more comprehensive when it comes to stuff like that. Other than that. There are women that I am still friends with, that I used to have sex with. But that's the point. Is like the object of what kind of relationship it was going to be turned out to be, yeah, it was going to be friendship, like immediately. We weren't emotionally connected exactly as far as a relationship goes. So that's the reason why those situations turned out to be different. And I don't know what they were expecting. I don't know what some women were actually expecting when they just wanted to have sex with me, and then they went to go fuck some other dude, or like, I don't know, like sort of played along with them, I guess, with their emotions sometimes. I don't know. All I know is, by the end of it, I felt still emotionally barren by that situation. I felt emotionally distraught. I felt like they weren't paying attention to me all the time, and I had gotten myself into a situation where I got myself into a situation where they themselves didn't make that emotional connection at first like I did, and I was feeling something that they weren't feeling. And it really showed sometimes, because there were certain jokes and certain different things that I wanted, like that I liked about certain people. I like girls that like movies, like a vast amount of movies, not just action, not just horror, not just comedy, a whole bunch, and they're actually open to stuff. But the realization of that a woman really isn't going to tell me that, I guess, until, I don't know, a woman's not really going to tell me that, I guess, until she's comfortable being around me, I guess. And what I'm looking for is someone that's secure in themselves and constantly says the answers that they want, that they want to be honest, and that doesn't always happen with women. You know, they don't always say what they want out the gate, and that's what the problem is with me, I guess. That's the main problem, I guess, and I think that there's some sort of disconnect when it comes to my honest ability, or me being honest and me being like selfish, I guess. Me being honest and me being forthcoming, and them being honest and them being wanting to be forthcoming, because I see an amount of women that never really wanted to be honest with them. And then I tried to say maybe I could change them or some shit like that, and that needs to be a red flag, you know. That definitely needs to be a red flag. If I see them not being honest to someone, or them saying that I'm an idiot or some sort of shit, they're gonna in some ways put me down in the relationship, and I have to realize that before I get into it. Because my ex-wife called me an idiot when I was a security guard at the bar she was at, so I had to realize that she was going to be that kind of person that just downplays my emotions and doesn't give me the time of day. And when she actually feels a certain way, she's not going to say it until she's perfectly secure in herself, because she doesn't trust me or people in general. Yeah. So that's what I had to do. That's what I had to realize, that she wasn't going to be honest with me until a certain amount of time passed, and she feels as though she could come up with an answer, because she was so emotionally inept because of the amount of stress she went through at a younger age. She just didn't really feel the emotional connection right away, you know. And maybe that's the reason why I feel needy, or I feel that thing, is because when I started off the relationship, when I had my first relationship, it was basically just about sex. Like, that's what it was about. It was about sex because I was good at it. And I just don't want to be good at sex. I want to be good at my emotions too. So I know, and it may get me laid, but it's not going to give me a girlfriend. And I really need to start working on myself.
Welcome back.
Even more so, and I'm gonna sell some If I can find a belt of fire resistance, that would be fucking awesome. Because there's some stupid fucking fire bastard that pisses me off. He pisses me off, and it's so annoying. So I think there's a difference when it comes to that kind of stuff. Where's fast travel? So Dust Lake Camp, Mage Hideout, the Burial of the Beast. Maybe I didn't find something in Valimar. I'm gonna try to go there. I'm gonna go to here, and I'm gonna go to Valimar and see if there's any dudes left, and see if there's anything left to pillage or plunder, I guess. But that's what I need. That's what I need. I need a woman that's basically honest with her situations and knows who she wants, even if she doesn't want me. You know? I mean, not even if she doesn't want me, but I want her to want me. But I want her to want to know things about me. You know? I don't want her to just. I don't want me to do all this explaining. I want her to be able to talk too. And that's kind of what I had with the girl that was kind of like my rebound chick. And I don't want to go back to her and I ended things on bad terms. I think I did, and I didn't really end things on bad terms. I just ended things without talking to her. And I think that I'm going the wrong way. I ended things without talking to her, but also too, she was kind of talking about me behind my back, and it kind of felt like she wasn't really like I mean, not really she wasn't really really respecting my boundaries, I guess. Maybe I was right to end things, you know. Maybe I was right to end things. Maybe I was right to just really end things, you know? Alright, maybe I'm not supposed to be there. But I'm supposed to get that, so yeah, that's what I think. I was right to end things because she wasn't respecting my boundaries. She wasn't being private about our relationship to people, and she was constantly talking about me and talking about me to other people. So I know that wasn't right, and that was a red flag that I actually even got to, and I know now that that's not something that I need to constantly protrude or beg people to protrude against, to go against. And I think that's the truest part of my ability and what I've actually done for myself. My ability, that was the best part of my ability, and I realized that she was a nice person. She just isn't private about her life, and it gets to me about that, and it gets to me about that. I think that sometimes people don't always have my best interests. I had a girl that I liked. She was really cute and she worked a lot, but she was all about business, and I wasn't all about business. I'm not always about doing things on time and stuff like that. I'm about a slow and steady wins the race, but also quick movements can keep people off your back. You know, that's like I'm like a lineman and in life, but I'm like a ninja in the sack. I don't know. But we never had a physical relationship because and never really a physical relationship. A relationship that allowed for a physicalness, because she was always so caught in her work. She always wanted to show boobies and stuff. And she was a dancer, just like the last girl that I talked about. And she's, I don't know, she's just not who I thought she was. sometimes she can be sporadic, I guess. And maybe that's the reason why I just didn't want to be around her, I guess, for that amount of time.
We should search the area.
That's what I didn't think sometimes. I didn't think that she would be like the rest, but I never even looked at it emotionally. I looked at it very, very logically. And I think that she herself wouldn't have been into it. We would have like loved to be friends and stuff, but in the end it probably wouldn't have worked either. So, and she was a very private person, so like I like the fact that she was very private. It was very nice to me. I was very likable, and maybe she did kind of want me, I guess. I don't know.
Have you ever encountered that class before?
Only at a distance. I am an apostate after all.
They never put up with you once.
I am a very careful apostate.
But that's the way that I thought back then. It's what I thought about. And Canary Buckler, there's a shield. But that's the way I felt, I guess. And I didn't feel like she was even that much even interested in me. And maybe I could find a way to be, but she's all the way in another state, so now she just kind of moved since she thought that New Orleans was going to be kind of a ground zero for violent actions, and it has been for a really long time now. And I went in the wrong place. I'm a dumbass. Oh man. I really wish I would have told her how I felt about her emotionally. I think she would have appreciated it at least in a little bit. Dude. Or at least been flattered, you know. There's no learning that, and there's no finding that out now because she's picked up her life and left. So, and maybe that's the reason probably why I didn't get emotionally connected to her in the first place. It's because she was going to pick up her life and leave eventually, and I just didn't needed to know when, I guess, or because maybe I could have been friends with her a little bit more. I mean, I know I'm still friends with her, but we don't really communicate a lot, and I kind of miss her. So she's really cute and really fun to be around. I'm not gonna say her name, so secret is safe with me. I think that she was. I think she would be flattered if she found out that I really thought she was beautiful. So. God damn it. Every single time I switch to that character, I fucking trying to eat it. Maybe she didn't find any emotional connections, and that's the reason why she left. But I can only speculate, so. I just want to say she's really beautiful. I don't wish her well. Maybe I think I'm going to have to go this way in order to go to Valimar. I don't know. I'm not gonna put myself in the past. I gotta keep on going for the future and looking at that. There are many lords and ladies in Valro. I mean, it's literally once a system of noble titles, or else in Labyrinthian. There are barons and baronesses. Baroness and baronets and sir barons, and a horde of others, each of its own origins and its own nuances in comparison. The Elysian aristocracy is ancient and much given to competition. All the nobility play a grand game. It is as it is known, whether they wish to or not. It is a game of reputation and patronage, where moves are made with rumors and scandal as a chief weapon. No gentle game. More blood has been drawn as a result of the grand game. Any war the Elysians have fought of this, I am assured, by almost every gentleman here. As far as titles went, everything changed with the coming of Emperor Dragon. who established the Elysian Empire as it exists now and who created the Chantry. There is no more Varented figure or Orlaeus in Valrome. The statue of Draken stands tall, and the statue of Andranste. Draken determined the grand game is tearing Orlaeus apart, so he abolished all titles besides its own, and Lord and Lady. I am told with some twittering as amusement that this action did not end in the grand game as Draken had intended. Now the lords and ladies collected unofficial titles rather than official ones, such as the exalted patron of Tacius Clay, or uncle to the champion of Tremaise. It is a headache to remember such titles, and one winces to think of the poor doormen at the balls who must rattle them off as each guest enters the room. The aristocracy is different from Ferelden in other ways as well. The Elysians' right to rule stems directly from the Maker. There exists either the concept of rule by merit, nor the slightest notion of rebellion. If one is not noble, then one aspires to be, or at least aspires to be in good graces of the noble, and is ever watching for a way to enter the patronage of those better placed in the grand game. And then there are the masks and the cosmetics. I have not seen much paint since the kennels of Highever, but that is another story from beyond the Frostback's Banteric. Amulet of Constitution. Ooh, what's that about? Amulet of Constitution. 2 Constitution. Wow, piece of the mosaic. 11 out of 12 pieces of the mosaic. But I think that I'll find a woman that I find really cute, or understatingly so. I guess I'll find someone to be with eventually, and master sturdy Bianca grip. I wonder if there's discovered of our Blade Valley. Cool. I found a place. That is awesome. She told us to write in proper sun 3 times around the crown statue. I'm gonna wait, and I'm gonna read that later. I'm gonna go get some of the drinks. I gotta take meds. I need to get something to eat too, because I didn't eat anything for dinner yet. All right. Maybe that's all. Don't take my medicine. What's up? No, I'm actually done. What I found, or what I actually thought of, it might be like a deposition of the 3 different people talking. Yeah, okay. One check, one. So there's a PON, I look it up, and the closest thing I come up to it, it's like is a position to of moving offshore, or offshore movement. No, like moving from one key location to another, like offshore, to a different location. So like, yeah, it's like 2,000, was it? But I think it was just like, yeah. So it might be something, I'm thinking that it might be something environmental or environmental. It might be. All right. Somebody called me. It was important. She told us right and proper, son, 3 times around the crown statue. Right hand closed enough to brush the stone itself. And the spirits will listen. Everything else has been done. We slipped a silver into the chantry to save grandfather's body from the burning. And he's buried close by. 3 times around. Always turning right. And the spirits will bring him back to us. Go now and do not be afraid. Wow. Okay. It's probably I'm going to be afraid. Logging site located. Cool. Thought that was an enemy. So I'm gonna see if I can jump on these stones, because I always find different stacks of like freaking like logs or something. There's always something to look for. So I'm glad that I checked in the spot near Valimar, and there's probably a cave opening here. This is new. This is very new. Saga of Teardred, Bright Axe, the Valimar. Honey tongue does them Teardred gifts of gold and steel to start. Wanted Teardred's men for warriors, stolen tribe from stolen heart. Gold her tribe and gold hand counsel, lean from winter's wind knife chill. Be my bride and cross the waking, eat the gilded city's fill. Teardred Bright Axe fraught with fury. Crystal axe head stirred to blaze. Heated well her leaf-eared lover, unabashed by lustful gaze. None shall break my tribe apart. None with demon words shall kill. Fear my fury's fury raise. Dream words lie. Their thirst unslacking. Oh yeah, boy! I found a new place. I think I'm gonna. Oh, there's another bear. Nice. I'm gonna go run away from this. No, we're going this way. There's 2 bears there. There's just one bear running across very fast. Some Drakestone. Maybe I'll find all the recipes that I need right here, and I'm gonna go this way. But this is a really cool plant that I think I'm gonna get to. Deep mushroom. One-sided blade, sword. Inventory's full. I'm gonna go Ferelden helmet. I can't go to inventory because they're fighting something again. What are they fighting? Are they fighting a bear? It's probably a bear. It wasn't a bear. Nice. Amber inventory is full. Okay, alright, I need to drop some stuff. Or I need to destroy some stuff. Close. Let's go to my inventory. Let's go to accessories. Amulet of Constitution. Amulet of Dexterity. 2 Dexterity. God, I want to destroy these fuckers so bad. It's enhanced explosive shot ring. Ring of critical damage. Amulet of Constitution. Amulet of Dexterity. Amulet of Constitution. Amulet of Dexterity. Amulet of Constitution. We're gonna equip it, and then we're gonna destroy some fucking weapons, I guess. Armage Lightning Staff, 73. What? That's badass, dude. I got requirement level 14. Holy shit. That is so awesome. Level 9. I gotta be level 9. Or I bring all my people to level 9 again. I'll probably be able to get to do the lightning staff, and then I gotta get rid of some. I gotta get rid of some weapons. I gotta get rid of the. Straight against one-sided blade, 82, 118. Warrior only level 9. These are all things I want that I want to get. Like, so 80 damage per second, and oh my god, it sucks so bad. I want to get rid of the shields then. Spike tower shield. Fuck that. There's just no fucking no doing that. I'm not gonna do that. That's I gotta destroy it. Destroy. 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 And Amber. Amber is the color of your energy. Amber is the name of my ex-wife. Need some SpaghettiOs. Alright. Now that I've eaten enough, I'm going to take my meds. Oh, a little bit of
Such an irresponsible use of magic. Mages here are more than animals.
heard that before. Oh, that was very good. I should have got some napkins, but it's okay. I used a fork, so nothing got in my fingers. Yeah. Holy shit. Oh, that's the place where that is. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Alright, now we're gonna get this bitch over meow. These guys are gonna myrtleize. There we go. Vanguard mail. Very high. Vanguard armor. And Austria's cotton. Inventory is full. Vanguard mail. That dog is deeds. I didn't even notice this place through here. I noticed the I didn't even notice this place. There's a different one. What the hell? Holy shit. Holy shit. There's a thing that goes through here. Oh. There's something that goes through here, and I want to go through it. It probably goes through right here. So I'm going to go around this rift, and I'm going to run through this way. Alright, so let me see if I can make it around this rift and go in the back of it. So I'm gonna go around this area. And I'm gonna go back through the Canter Hills, or whatever, the foothills. And I'm gonna see if I can go around the rift and through to the other side onto So I'm going between the rift, and then we're not going to get that bear because that bear is just fine where he is. Follow me. Okay, so we're going to go to this rift, but we're going to go past it, and hopefully run past the enemies, and I'll be able to find the rest of this world. I know I'm going to find something, and I know I'm going to find something really cool. Because I think the rift, yeah. I'm going to go this way. No, we're going to go this way. Yes! Yes! So, map of Farmland Cave. Holy shit, there's a Farmland Cave? Where is there a place that I could get through? Maybe there's another. I'm gonna look at the quest map again. There's another. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go right here, travel location. So I don't want to get the rift again. Just gotta be patient, and the video game will play itself. Well, I don't want that to happen. I want to actually like do something. So I'm gonna go to this quest map, and then I'm gonna set a thing for the. No, I know what this is. Okay, cool. All right. I can go around them, around their castle, and then through here, I guess. I don't know. I'm gonna go around the castle. I'm gonna try to go around the castle. I think I tried that. I think I absolutely tried that before. But let's see if it works this time. There's a farmland cave. There's a farmland cave. That's freaking awesome. So I'm gonna go to the farmlands and the Redfield Farms and. So there's. That's not gonna lead anywhere. So. So there's got to be a way to go across there and across there. There's got to be a cave up here. Damn it. There's got to be a cave around here. So, what is this? So I'm gonna go to the quest map, and I'm gonna go to this campsite, travel kit. I'm using fast travel, but I'm not using fast travel a lot, so it's much better. Lake Luthus. So. There's got to be a way up here. I know there's a way up here because I went up here before. But I gotta look for those red flags for like the girls that are like, the women that I really want. I hate calling them girls. It's so demeaning. I mean, they're female. They're female, but and I know that there we go. Okay, this way. Oh, damn it. I can't swim. I really wish you could swim in this game. Saga of Tudor Bright Axe, Mother. Tell the tale of Tudor Bright Axe, Mountain Maker, Spirit's Bride. For your people, forged in fastness, made in mountains, hardy hide. Wise in wisdom, calm in counsel, great in gifts, grateful guests. Sacrifice she did to spirits, took her teachings, followed quests. Bright her axe, unbreaking crystal, stirred to flame when temper flies. To flame when temper flies. Gifted from her leaf-eared lover, laughing lady of the skies. Bested ladies of all who tried, maiden sprung all our quests. Oops, dealer no. I did not take a shower last night. Alright, let's go better. Laughing lady of the skies. Bested blades of all who tried, maiden spurring all requests. Tudor Bright Axe, dreamer's eyes, avatar mother of her making.
What is it like when the Templar nullify magic?
It is as though you are going to world around. Mages walk forth the essence of faith, and use that essence in reality.
And our powers strike back, make this world harder to affect.
In a manner of speaking. You reinforce realities that you do. Faith has no way to gain the world. Magic is good.
No one has ever reinforcing reality.
You are the secret truth.
This is Valimar Gate, so I know I already found everything there. So, quest map. Then I added the Templar, the Tempter. So I'm gonna go to Upper Lake. No, I'm gonna go to field camp. So there's a cave near here. So I'm gonna find it. So there's no cave. There's no cave opening, but I'm gonna check right here. Locked door. I'm gonna check right here and right here. So that's the. Fell off the cliff and still was able to do that. So I'm going to go with my journals. Landmarks and hinder. 14. Journals. Landmarks. Constellations in the stars. Someone should kill the people out there to get dreams. Landmarks, ain't out here before coming everybody. Landmarks in the hinterlands. Collections, current quests. Exist Haven. Inquisitor's Path, Inner Circle, Haven, Hinterlands. Pain's Apostles Witchwood. Fighting between apostles and mages and rogue templars, refugees from their homes and a danger to everyone in the area. Deal with the apostates. Search Witchwood for the apostate stronghold. Rifts in the foothold. Rifts in the front. Rifts in the outskirts. Rifts of Dwarven Pass. Holding in the hinterlands. It's the whole thing. It's a supporting position activity in the region. Mosaics. The Fallen. Old Telthorn mosaic are scattered across the hinterlands and recovered. They could be reassembled. So I want to find my current quests. Inquisitor's Path, Forbidden Oasis, the Haven. Despite the pilgrims traveling to Forbidden Oasis, the hinterlands. Frontline security. Speak with Braun. Complete the watchtowers and the farms operation. At the war table. Rifts the woods. Map. Map of farmland cave. So I gotta find a building that looks like that. No, I gotta. Alright. Building that looks like that. So all I have to do is I see that place. That's the big farmland. All right. So This is it, right here. I think it's it right here. Let's see here. There we go. So there's... Oh shit. Different growth. Is that it right there? Probably Blood Lotus. It's 23. So it's no, whatever. It's shallow. It's probably a shallow cave. Is that the cave right there? Is that the cave right there? Is this up here? think I have to go on the opposite side. Okay, maybe the opposite side. At a tree. That's it's like calling to me, man. There's like gotta be a cave right here somewhere. Silver bracelet, bronze armor. 78, common light armor, empty light arms and legs. Take all. Inventory's full. Amulet of cunning. That's so cool, dude. I'm gonna get this. I'm gonna get this. This freaking. I gotta get rid of this light armor. I'm gonna get rid of some weapons. Sacrificial dagger. One set. Avatar, great. Avatar, great sword. We're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna get rid of that one. I don't need the hatchet. I don't need the hatchet. Let's destroy it. Okay. Let's get rid of the one-sided blade. Probably is really good. Danish hunter's bow. Destroy that. Exacting longbow. Destroy that. And Fereldian longbow. Destroy that. Okay. Inventory. So, armor. And 78. Yes! That's so cool, dude. Oh, that's so cool. An elven cowl. Who do I want to get the... It's 120, 112. Yes. Yes. Awesome. They have so much better armor now. Vanguard mail, defender coat, scorched bronze armor, 46. $95. Oh man. 92. 84. It's 95. So that's cool. Okay. Let me see if I can get the apprentice coat here. $46 and Okay, so he needs to. Let's go to the accessories. We get red Hams and Mega Solas Equipas. Amulet of Cunning, 2 Cunning, Amulet of Dexterity, Ring of Life Drain, Heal on Kill, two Cunning to whoever wears it. So I'm going to give the Spirit Resistance, Belt of Staggering, Stagger on being hit, the Belt of Electric Resistance, and then Enhanced Belt of Health, Enhanced Grappling Chain Ring, Enhanced Block and Slash Ring, Increase Ability Duration 30%, Enhanced Rally Ring, Enhanced Payback Strike Ring. Let's give her that. Alright, so Amulet of Cunning. Gonna get an Amulet of Cunning. And Stamina Amulet. What's the Stamina do? 10 max stamina. No, we're gonna keep that one. And we're gonna go to different people. Amulet, Enhanced Magic Amulet. 5 magic. I can't do it. Amulet of Constitution. Cunning. Common Amulet. Okay. Alright, so we got it all. Crafting materials. Assassin weapon. Bear hide, canine leather. Fennec fur. Amber bowstring, dragon scale rag, dreamer rags. Lover's knot right half, lover's knot left half. Dreamer rags, ram horn, shadow essence, silver bracelet, silver ring. Spider fangs. Weapon fragments. Darkspawn shield. Notch staff grip. Balanced dagger. Curved dagger. Hunting bow. Round shield. Rugged longbow. Temporal big sword. Bianca arms enhanced 1. Masterwork sturdy Bianca grip. Rugged bow grip, sharp pommel, spiked staff grip, fire rune, frost rune. Oh my god, that would be so cool. One blank runestone, 6 fire essence. Oh shit. Alright. Time to fucking shit. So, there's gotta be a cave in here. What's the deal? Okay, so what is the dealio?
Does anybody else smell that? Seriously, just me?
Does anybody else smell that? So, it's behind them. Oh, shit. Okay, here we go. Let me look at the drawing. Map of the farmland cave. The map depicts a farmhouse near a cave. Rated codex. So it's near the farmland. Let's go see if we can find something near the farmland. It's not the near a farmhouse. Near a farmhouse. A farmhouse. It didn't say the farmhouse. And there's the wheat. Is that the cave? Let's see here. Behind the wheat house. near a farmhouse. So let's see what the exact farmhouse. Let's go to journal. Let's go to current quests. The hindrance. Where are the codex? So it's got to be a farmhouse, but it doesn't have to be the farmhouse. A cave? Cave. Cave. So where's big farmhouse with double roof? There's a... So there's a tree. There's a tree right behind. There's a tree, and there's wheat. There's a tree behind the wheat. There's a tree here. So There's a tree behind the wheat. So it's got to be the only house that has 2 roofs on it. So it's got to be behind. Alright, it's got to be that behind the place that only has 2 roofs on it. That's got 2 roofs on it. And it's got a tree right behind it. So it's that place. This thing. And there's a tree right there.
Stay alert. The chaos is making us run around the same danger ever.
You know there was a fire here, right?
All right, yes. Except during the fight.
So the tree. So it's got to be up here. So oh, it's still going up. So where could the cave be? So I'm fucking close. So that music is doing stupid shit again. I'm really goddamn close. Really goddamn close. Fucking idiotic shit. Look at that friggin' thing go. It's a... Maybe there's another place that has the same kind of roof. Because it's not that... It's not that different from this one. There's no actual, like, payoff. So let's go to... Which wood? Let's go over here and see if there's any farmlands that I can discover. It doesn't say where it is. It says farm the cave. It could be in the thing for all I know. The town. So it's not too. Crossroads. Or is it too... Alright, we gotta find the one house in this place that has 2 on it, and a tree behind it. There's 2 roofs. So there's grass on all these roofs. Does that mean that Red Cliff Farms is probably the closest place that has it?
May I help you?
I'd like to know more about you and Matry.
Natural enemies, they always say. As though you can keep helping me when you're hurt. Yes, I've been many years. Friend, many years. Lovers for many years. Now he's gone.
You haven't joined the rebels. Even your own.
Yes, it is safer that way. For everyone. I use my skills to help another like chief. But when the Templars saw me, they attacked. Innocent people attacked that bad. I will endanger them.
If you're a mage, why aren't you with the rebel mages?
I was an enchanter for the college secretary. We wanted tolerance, not war. Imagine a certain point right away to fight for friends and each other. I know my own strength. I have nothing to me. I will keep for myself harm.
The Inquisition could use the skills of a powerful mage.
If I wished to kill others, I would have joined the rebels. How is the Inquisition any better?
There will.
Good day.
So it's gotta be that. Where is it just like a hole? It's just like a hole. It's just like a hole. Is it just like a hole? Oh, Buku no Pico must be burned. Buku no Pico must be burned. Oh. I already saw this one, I think. You don't want to watch it, might get the FBI on you. Oh, that's I'm not gonna watch it because that sounds like porno.
Your ability to be there for me. Not the maker of this rants that you give.
You believe in the maker?
I am always open to new ideas.
You don't want to watch it, it might get the FBI on you. Well, I won't watch it then. Thank you for person who's not showing up on my goddamn watch list of people who are watching it, or who are. You probably might want to not message me because you're gonna get the fucking the popos on you. Oh wait, is there this one? Damn it. Oh, so it's like an anime. I don't watch those animes. I don't watch the new animes. I watch the old animes that have storylines and not bullshit about girls that think that their sexuality is something to be laughed at. I don't watch the Republican and the liberals version of anime. The ones that they all say are like terrible for people and stuff like that. Yeah, because they are terrible. They're right. They're right because they made them that way. Because they're probably. Pleasure punished. So yeah, that's the reason why I don't watch this anime. I watch Akira, like about rebel dudes who who rebel like bikers and shit like that, and they were all fighting each other because they didn't fucking know any better, and like the storyline is actually like something real, and like imagining that plus fucking mind powers that are fucking crazy, and like this dude basically loses his temper because he loses his temper and starts like turning into and reincarnating himself, and like it's like something that I'd like to see a lot. Like not like to see a lot, but I like to understand the what's the word, not the duality of man, but I like to see characters with like rounded backstories and shit like that, like Samurai Champloo, and the girl who's like a teenager but she's a badass, and they don't ever wind up having sex or stuff for some reason, and that's a good thing because he's actually like a stand-up dude. Like that's the kind of characters I want to see. You know, he's like a stand-up guy, and both of them are like fighting, and they like fighting, or like they like fighting because they're in feudal Japan. And like that's the characters they are because they're the characters they are for a reason. Like, yeah, that's awesome. That's just been awesome to me. That's what I think is awesome. I don't think that fucking demon fighting and a girl with a fucking weird thing in her mouth is any sort of anime that I want to watch. Or somehow some one dude is just walking around with like a whole bunch of girls on him for some stupid reason. Like, wow, awesome, you're great, awesome, you're a fucking fantasy meme basically, and they're like you're gonna turn into some sort of like meme that the FBI is gonna watch, and people are gonna be like on watch lists and shit for watching it. Like, no thanks. I'm not embarrassed about my sexuality. I know what I want most of the time. So. And yes, this is like the really the stupidest thing you can possibly ever imagine is like certain different kinds of like for some reason this tiny girl is attached to this dude who's a high schooler. What? Oh my god, just one random reason after another. No, it's because that's a Japanese animation about a little girl having feelings for a dude who's like way too old for her. It's like god damn it, man. Fucking liberals and the fucking idiotic media that was all attached to Epstein is literally just making this world a fucking hell to live in. And everyone is just like, oh my god, this is so controversial. So controversial, yeah, because there's some terrible fucking people being assholes that are making this shit and like drawing little girls' underwear and shit like that, and then they got like people to pose for them and shit like that. It's just like fucking hell, dude. Are you serious? Do you have any fucking like gall at all to like just not fucking go after little girls? So goddamn entirely fucking mortified by everything that anime is today. And that's the truth. That's the absolute truth. Like, from me, I hate modern day anime. I hate it. Except Studio Ghibli, because he's innocent and still shows up the young girl that's like doing different stuff, but still even still with fucking Spirited Away, she's still in love with a high schooler that turns into a dragon for some reason. It's just shit is just not fucking right now, man. There's some stupid fucking dudes that don't really know how to make anime that are like drawing these big fucking eyed girls that they think are gonna like get them fucking somewhere, and it's just the worst fucking idea to even think about it. So this way, I'm so close to figuring this shit out. Yeah, so like all those dudes that can like say like, oh, the way that the girls think today is so terrible, and they always go after you older dudes and blah 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 blah. No, that's happened for a really long time now, and it's been promoted by a bunch of different band members. Elvis, fucking every single band you could possibly ever think of. Their groupies were hardly even close to being the right age to be able to fuck someone. And like, oh, you can't tell those girls what to do with their body. And it's like, no, I can't tell those girls what to do with their body, but I can tell them they're being sluts, they're being assholes, they're being idiots, constantly going after bands that they think are hot and shit. And I know a woman that actually did that, and she regrets it. I mean, she didn't regret the experiences, but she regrets like doing things that were considered fucked up back in the day, you know. It was a normality that I just can't get my fucking mind around. I can't get my mind around it. Why would you want to watch little girls bathe or do something terrible? I don't know, and do something terrible to them, and then oh my fucking lord, it's so terrible, dude. It's what it is. It's extreme leftists and extreme right. They're all just pieces of shit that think that everyone's embarrassed about their sexuality, and they're only gonna like dudes that are older than them. I hated so many times when I used to watch that stuff. Like I watched Black Butler and all those other different things with those. Well, Big O was like one of the best fucking like animes ever, and it didn't have some small tiny girl with some other dude that was like she was like 22, but she was a robot, so she could be anything she wanted to be. It was basically characters that I grew up on Toonami, like Dragon Ball Z, a whole bunch of different characters that are like set to help the world not be destroyed and stuff like that. That's really cool and stuff like that. But then they had to have the Goku scene with Bulma, and she's like, I'm gonna show you my underwear. So stupid, so fucking dumb. And then everybody went with it, and they're like, oh my god, Goku's fucking Bulma, and Vegeta comes in, and he's like, why are you fucking Bulma? And he starts to fuck Bulma, and blah blah blah. It's just so stupid. These fucking idiots with goddamn fan fiction and some sort of dude who like writes in. It's so fucking stupid. Like, if you want to be a writer, be a writer. Don't fucking make your own shit up. Don't fucking act like. Don't run off these fucking idiots that are getting paid to do their goddamn job and always getting paid to do their goddamn job. Like, that's the point, man. That's the reason why you do this. Why you freaking get into anime. It's not to go off of some crazy fucking idea that you heard. And then like go ape shit and said that everybody starts touching each other's boobies and.
Did you ever consider reforming the circle from within? You have both knowledge and wisdom. You could have made a difference.
I admire your optimism. But ask yourself honestly how the Templars react.
You fear they will make try.
There is no doubt in my mind. My studies threaten established ideas. I would never tolerate.
I suppose you are right. Repairing damage done is great.
Is that the cave? That's got to be the cave. Yeah, I'm so tired and sick and tired of fucking nuances of fucking pedophilia in every single goddamn anime. What's up, user? I'm actually looking at all his Buko no Pico, basically, or like the anime that like depicts like really old dudes and somehow in weird situations with minors and shit, or whatever. Okay, I'm trying to find a cave entrance. There's a cave entrance somewhere. I'm trying to find it, and I don't know where it is. And no, I'm not worried about the FBI. Like, I really am not. So they watch everyone pretty much. So if you think they're not watching you, then they're probably being watched more than other people. Is that it right there? That's got to be it. No, I walked over here already. So yeah, that's basically like extremists and shit like that, like goddamn stupid extremists and shit. Like, fucking hell, dude, why the fuck would you even try? Like, there's got to be some fucking, there's got to be a fucking cave in here. So there's a wall here, I think. There's a wall here. It's fucking... Why is there a wall here? Oh, because it can't go any further. But yeah, that's what friggin' I watch Akira and shit like that on a regular basis. It's friggin' tight. Like there's no hints of like fucking what is it of like nuances of. There's also young kids of a younger age being manipulated by like how fast the car is. Basically, it's like a real anime. It's like real life people. They're engaging in real conversations and stuff like that. And that's to be realized. It's like everyone wants to fast and ready and shit like that. Everybody wants to be faster. They want to hold on to stuff that they don't have control. They don't have. It's the real shit. The real reason why a lot of kids really go down some really dark paths. And a lot of people are like, oh my god, I love One Piece, and it's just like, yeah, it's just a reason to show off titties, basically. It's just like, who's gonna be with who, and oh my god, it's just like that reality show fucking mentality of an anime. It's like, but I'm gonna make sure everyone's better, and that's like, it's really dumb. Like with the, I do like the Magi, except for that point where the little tiny kid is rubbing his face in those titties. That's where I stopped. Yeah, it's really bad. It was really bad. Every single time I go up here, there's. Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking it back. I'm not saying that young kids can't have anime. I'm just saying that trusting older people is getting worse and worse and worse by the day. Trusting older kids and older people to do different younger people's jobs is getting more and more less progressive. Kids are killing each other. There's terrible stuff happening. There's got to be some sort of normality that happening. There's got to be some sort of like, yeah. He's got to have some sort of normalcy again, because it's just like terrible. There's kids that are like really terrible to each other, and then is that the cave? I think that's the cave. So there's a. Like there are so many amazing characters that Studio Ghibli and a bunch of different other people come up with, but there's also different characters that they come up with that are just really out of place and really terrible. Like I like the Cat Returns, like Howl's Moving Castle. It's just a lot of different characters that they make sometimes are put in situations where there's like no technology, there's no different stuff. There's just like all this Ponyo or something like that was really weird to me because it was just kids being unsupervised. and like basically, you can see the reality through the anime sometimes, and it doesn't really speak to me all the time, but like in cases of like Akira and a bunch of different it's real life situations facing adults or facing even kids, and them reacting to it, and sometimes it not always going their way, you know. That's the reason why I think it's really cool. And also I'm gonna go over here, and I'm gonna yeah, I know what to do. I know what to do. Go this way. This way. And then I'm gonna go up and down. So I'm gonna go on the map, and then I'm gonna go over here. I think there's a cave right there. I think there's a cave right there. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over it, and then I'm gonna drop down. I don't know why you would actually even comment that. Like it's just the weirdest thing to me. Why you would comment that whole thing? Were you trying to get me to watch it or something like that? I mean, I know you're still watching, kind of, but there are people that do their offline, appear offline, and they don't show up on my roster. So were you trying to get me to watch it? Because that would be a really dumb idea, and I would never even go for it. I'm not an idiot. I don't watch random stuff. I do watch like weird hentai about rock dudes raping a robot. So not really raping her. She wanted it, kind of, but she didn't want to say she wanted it, and then she was okay with them kind of gangbanging her. So I don't know. She was a robot though, but she's a teenage robot, so that means it's terrible. Oh my God, no! You don't want her body. She's all circuitry and stuff like that. And all this. It's just something out there that I'm not into that much. But there's that other one where the chick basically like disguises herself as a different person to be captured by, it's called the Modifiers, but it's like the parody porno version. There's that one. It's just we're all going to be monitored by the FBI somehow. So, but she was an adult. She's an adult, and she's having sex with a grown adult. So, but she's just kind of like, oh my God, I'm totally helpless. Oh no. and then like he has a big dick, I guess, and then she gets really excited about it. I don't know. So I like those better. Like, to tell you the truth, I don't like the actual thing. It's just mostly the positions, I guess, that I look for sometimes in anime and the hentai, I guess, a situation of that. It's just, I use the positions because I know that they use like research on different positions and stuff like that. Like that other one with the extreme Ghostbusters, and like every single it's like you don't really know if she's like expecting to like be like I don't know, like it's just like they use her audio from different situations in the Ghostbusters to like go over the audio in like different parts of it. It's really stupid, and like the audio doesn't match up sometimes because she's like getting like fucked by a bunch of ghosts and not a bunch of ghosts. Technically they're not. They're called ghouls, I guess. I don't know. But they're all technically on the ghost radar or something like that. So, whatever. Those things are watched by everybody, and I know it. It has 6 million views, so yeah, and 6 to 10 million views. So there's some people on there that are like, so I don't think that I think that if like all weebs united, they'd probably take over the world. So, you know, well, they at least take over the internet space. So. There's gotta be a fucking way to goddamn go to a fucking cave. I don't get this map. Fucking journal entry. The map of the farm cave. It's just, is it the opposite way? So, is that the back of the place? I'm gonna look at the see, it would have shown those flags. It would have been the flags would have been on that. So they have the dogs and they don't have the flags. They have the dogs though, so there's a
Good to see you, Inquisition.
Donald's an Orleanian liquor from the daring, for those who wish to seem so. I'm at 2:57, and I think I'm past. I gotta go to bed. I will go to bed, and that's what I gotta do. So this says the station at the bottom, ironically carved peach pit. The design is plain, but the bottler assures the act of carving was scandalous. Alright, I'm about to stop this because I gotta there is a waterfall up there. So there's a waterfall up there. So there's got to be some sort of way because it's this trail, and I know it's this trail. And then, was it a little foxy? So, alright, yeah, I'm done. I'm done in about 3 hours. And, alright. You are your own one-person bomb squad. And, also, don't get, like I do, don't get activated by certain people on your stream. I've done this before. I run with my emotions, so that's how I do it, but doesn't mean you don't have to do it. So don't do it. So really don't. Because I said so many things about myself that I didn't really want to say. Having to do with mostly hentai and porno and stuff like that. I don't know. It's not because of the thing that I like it. It's just because the chick is really hot, and the people there, like the ghosts and stuff like that. It's just like an aesthetic that pleases me. Cause I don't know. It's just. I like to think that what's her name? Who's the chick that died? The chick from the Cranberries. I like to think that she's somewhere out there, and I would totally do her if she was in ghost form. That's it. That's all it has to do with anything. It's just that's the only part about me that. Yeah, that's it. That's the only thing. It's just really, really hot women that are dead, and it sucks that they're dead. And I wish that if their ghost existed in some sort of plane, it would totally want to get with me. That's it. That's all. Models that have gone, not Anna Nicole Smith. She'd probably be a crazy fucking. She'd be crazy, and it wouldn't be cool. So. But other than that, I think that it's time for me to go. I'm at 3:02, and you're your own one-person bomb squad. You can defuse situations that you think are happening. But remember, if they're not, then hey, don't get activated by people. Don't try to get activated by people. Don't allow them to make you feel like you're worth anything less or more. Because you're fine. You're doing good. You're doing good. You're being awesome. If you're taking your meds, if you're not taking your meds, if you're on meds, if you're not on meds, just be yourself. And I don't really care about anime. I really like anime, but I don't like the what else? I don't like the preconceived notion that everything that a younger person does is taboo considered to older people. And that would only be considered taboo to older people if they were trying to get them to do weird shit. And like and why does she have to be a teenage robot? That's what I don't get about these fucking series, dude. I don't get anything about these series. They're like pit like kids cartoons. I watched X-Men, dude. All of them were adults. All of them were adults mostly. And they only like featured like kids or anything, any amount of kids in like some episodes, or like 2 or 3 episodes, like where they were trying to save the kid from doing something stupid, which is what kids do, stupid shit. So, all right, I love you. Even if I don't know you, all right, I don't care. Have a good day. Yeah.